Everyone, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you have not had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytip.com, where you can check out my doula services, my childbirth education courses, and you can check out my blogs. Yo, what is going on in these hospitals these days? So I heard about this story coming out of Texas where a young mother, her name is Makayla Thomas, I think she was like 26 weeks pregnant. She went to the hospital and her outcome of her birth did not go as expected. So I'm gonna share a little clip real quick and then come back and I'm gonna talk about it.
Tonight, a baby is fighting for her life. You are about to meet her and her mother, Makayla Thomas. Makayla took cell phone videos of what she says happened when she unexpectedly gave birth at a freestanding emergency room in Dallas. The videos you are about to see will be difficult to watch. They are graphic and they are unsettling. But Makayla asked us to show them to you because she believes this never should have happened, and she doesn't want it to happen to someone else. Our months-long investigation into her case revealed important information you'll want to know. Here's Sydney Persing.
For years, Makayla Thomas prayed hard, over and over and over again for a baby.
I struggled with fertility for a while.
So in February, when her most precious prayer was finally answered,
I was so surprised and I was very happy, very grateful. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally pregnant. We've been together for 11 years.
Overjoyed, Makayla started documenting milestones on her journey to motherhood. But what would later happen was worse than anything she and her husband Joe could have prepared for.
This was not supposed to happen.
Their story starts in June when Makayla went to Texas Presbyterian Hospital 3 separate times over 2 weeks in deep abdominal pain, according to her medical records. During her third visit on June 25th, Makayla said she was diagnosed with a kidney infection caused by a possibly untreated UTI.
She is moving so much. They discharged me and they said, just take the new antibiotics and you'll be fine.
2 days after she was discharged from Presbyterian, Makayla woke up again in that excruciating pain.
This pain is unbearable.
This time, though, she did not go back to Presbyterian.
Because I had been there 3 times.
At 26 weeks pregnant, Makayla instead went here. On June 29th, to a freestanding ER called Preston Hollow Emergency Room.
So I thought, I'm gonna go to the emergency room and hope they can do something about this pain and check on this kidney infection. Never at that moment did I think I was going through labor.
Makayla's paperwork from Preston Hollow confirms she arrived in abdominal pain and with vaginal bleeding. Makayla said she was in the room alone as she waited for a doctor. Documents indicate a physician was notified.
Very scary, very scary.
Makayla said she then suddenly felt the urge to push. According to Nationwide Children's Hospital, kidney infections can cause preterm labor.
I was just like, oh my God, did I push out my baby?
Makayla said she pushed out her baby by herself and that her baby rolled off the bed onto the floor. She filmed what happened next, and I need to warn you, it is disturbing.
I'm gonna have to pick up your child, okay?
That is Makayla's baby, scooped off the ground by the providers who she says have now re-entered the room.
How many weeks do you think you are?
Makayla's baby was born in calm.
Yeah.
A rare type of birth where a baby is delivered still inside the amniotic sac. She said she filmed this intimate moment.
So that's the baby?
Because she was stunned.
I was really in a state of shock.
Is that the baby? It's dead?
It appears to be,
And it was just so nonchalant. They were examining her, but not attending to her medically.
may have had some genetic abnormality or something. It appears so. But we're still going to transfer you over just to get checked out and make sure everything, came out.
Makayla said the providers left again. She started recording this new video, caressing her baby girl, thinking her first time holding her daughter would be her last.
This is the only time I'm gonna see her in the flesh. I'm going to record it and make sure I have all my memories.
Makayla picked up her phone a third time as she noticed the providers had returned and appeared to now be listening for a heartbeat.
And I'm sorry, you can't record with the doctor or anything in your photos, okay?
This is my baby.
I understand, honey, but...
The video ends when they tell her she cannot film. Makayla picks the camera back up for a fourth video. Her baby has been cut out of the amniotic sac.
Your face is not it. I'm not.
I'd prefer if you don't.
But that clip cuts off when she's told again to stop recording. In a fifth and final video, the provider is seen doing chest compressions.
He said there's a faint heartbeat. I was like, oh my God, she's still here.
Makayla's paperwork says her baby was given oxygen after a heartbeat was confirmed, but that is not seen in any of the videos she took. The director of operations for Preston Hollow Emergency Room declined to answer our questions about Makayla's care, even when we told her Makayla would give written permission to discuss her treatment. The director said their ER follows, quote, all state regulations that every freestanding emergency room has to follow. Presbyterian also wouldn't answer questions about Makayla's care at their hospital.
It was painful to watch the video, I'll be real honest.
Dr. Melinda Morris is a retired OBGYN out of Houston. I asked her to review the videos Makayla took inside Preston Hollow ER and sent to us, and also her medical records.
It was obvious like they didn't know what to do with this baby.
Dr. Morris told me Makayla's baby should have immediately been taken out of the amniotic sac, should have been resuscitated and given oxygen without hesitation. It's unclear from the medical documents and videos we have exactly how long her baby...
All right, so I don't even know where to start with this. So it seems that she was previously, what in the heck is that? Previously being treated for a kidney infection, I think earlier in the month. I believe she was on some type of antibiotics or something like that. She ends up going to this hospital and she's in labor. She gives birth in the hospital bed and the baby's still in the sac. Okay, baby rolls off the bed onto the floor. Nurse comes into the room, scoops the baby up. I mean, here's my thing. Number one, there's been this big thing on like freestanding hospitals and whether they're equipped or not equipped to handle like real life emergencies, or if they're equipped enough to handle like labor and delivery situations. There's some debate. Some say that they are, some say that they're not. Okay, but my thing is, with this particular hospital, if you know that you're not a labor and delivery like facility and you know that this is not something that you are capable of taking care of, there are laws and, well, not laws, but rules in place where you are supposed to transport this patient to a facility where she can get the care that she deserves, number one. Number two, she came in and obviously there was something wrong. So she's 26 weeks. She's having a lot of abdominal pain, I think bleeding, things like that. So you're going to allow her to sit in the hospital bed in a room unattended when she can give birth at any moment. You don't even think to try to, have somebody to come back in. Apparently she was waiting on, the doctor and nurse, somebody to come back in to assist her. And nobody thought that she may have needed help. Someone needed to watch her, anything like that. And the lack of compassion, the lack of empathy, or just the lack of doing your job in general that this nurse had was insane to me. The baby is rolled off the bed onto the floor. You come and scoop the baby up with I guess it's one of those little bed towel sheets or whatnot. And you have a concerned mother here, and you scoop it up like it's something that like it's a piece of trash off the floor. Nobody came rushing in to like get the baby out of the sack immediately, start administering like CPR, just check vitals, anything to make sure that this baby was okay. Like, that's crazy to me. So you wait. So you keep the baby in the sack, which means the baby is not getting the oxygen that the baby needs. Then you come back in and want to try to check to make sure that the baby is okay. I mean, can we say fired? Can we say lose your license? Because I'm like, that don't make no sense to me. I don't understand. And then you're going to turn around and say, don't record. I have a big issue with that. I've been in a hospital several times when mothers want to record, you know, the event, their baby being born, because it's something major. And hospitals like, oh no, don't record, don't do this. But really it's to cover yourselves, because if you all were doing what you were supposed to do, you wouldn't mind a family, you know, recording this event. You know, they try to tell the parents and stuff not to record for, you know, whatever reasons, but we all know that it's to cover their tracks. So if anything was to come up or they have to go to court, you know, I had one client, she literally, her recording her baby's birth actually saved her from being incarcerated, because the baby came out and, they tried to say that she smothered her baby, but she had recorded everything, and it ended up being this nurse that did something that she wasn't supposed to do. So luckily, fortunately, if it wasn't for that, you know, recording, there would have been like no proof. It would have been the nurse's word against hers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know what's going on in these hospitals. I'm not understanding. I am understanding why women are afraid to give birth in hospitals. I mean, I know why women are afraid to give birth in hospitals, because of situations like this. It's just, that story really did something to me. I hope that they really do take a look into this freestanding hospital, as they call it, or freestanding emergency room, which is, they're supposed to be there to assist with like lower emergencies and things like that. And if you come in and then there is something wrong that they cannot assist you with or they're not able to help with, they're supposed to give you an ambulance and have you transferred, which they should have done in this case, but they did not. And I don't really understand that at all. Women, men, dads, grandmothers, grandfathers, I need you all. If y'all don't do nothing else, when y'all go to these hospitals and y'all see that these folks are not doing what they're supposed to do, y'all have every right to advocate for yourself. If you see something wrong, if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, speak up. I know folks, well, I don't want to say nothing, and that's the doctor. These people work for you. They work for you. Okay, there are laws, there are rules, there are so many things in place that are supposed to protect patients and things like that. Speak up. Don't just, you know, sit around and just wait for them to come to do whatever it is they're supposed to do. If they're not doing what they're supposed to do, get up, say something, ask for a charge nurse, ask for help. And you have the right to leave a facility and go somewhere else if you feel like you're not being treated the way that you need to be treated, period. Don't sit around and let a hospital, no type of facility treat you any kind of way. And make sure you report it. Go to the board, go to whoever you need to report it to, just so it's known. Like, don't keep any of these things to yourself. Don't feel like your voice will not be heard and you won't make a difference if you say something. Every little comment, you know, anything, it helps to shed light on what's going on. I'm hoping that, you know, this baby is okay. Right now, baby's in a coma, I think, or in a vegetative state, and may not even fully recover, when things could have been done to try to help this baby. Even though she was 26 weeks pregnant, you know, things could have been done to try to help, to make sure this baby does have a chance. But now we don't know what the outcome is going to be. But anyways, I'm hoping that things change. I'm hoping that women will be put in safer situations when it is time for them to go in to give birth. Because going through something like this, it just should not happen. But anyways, I want to get on here and share this real quick. I thank you always for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I'll catch you on the next one.